It was the year 2020. The children were in an educational project called the Hackney Pirate.
The most mind-boggling English lesson of all time.
There was a large modern room with bright colours everywhere, the same chairs,
and a huge library with lots of books. Fan groups, pirates learning with their crewmates.
Everybody was concentrating on their writing. You could almost hear their brains wiring.
3 young pirates named Simon, Elif and Amara arrived at the colourful Hackney Pirates, ready to read adventurous pirate books.
In Hackney Pirate, they saw a lot of animals, like flamingos, cats on the walls, books and glitter wall, and a cute fish.
Also a chalkboard and a lot of books around on shelves. They searched around trying to find something to do.
Come on, let's finally find the book about Queen Zara, shouted Amara. They went down to the lower deck quickly. It was library for the pirate ship. They started looking at lots of books. There are so many, Elif grumbled.
Elif asked, where should we look first? Simon and Amara both said, let's look under the desk. Then Simon screamed, look, here's the book. It was behind the laptop the whole time.
Simon said, wow, we finally found it. They all stood in amazement as they stared at the book, which was posh but dusty and covered in cobwebs.
Simon started sneezing from the dust emanating from the book. He felt his arms ache from the weight of the book.
This book was very interesting, said Elif. It has facts and opinions about Queen Zara.
Suddenly they were all blinded by the glistening light. What is this book? Simon whispered loudly.
It's so old, said Elif. A spider might pop out. Don't be stupid, said Amara. They all look at the book like a pair of observant fishes.
They opened the book and their minds were blown.
Inside the book was a map.
The map was to find the magic golden quill.
Suddenly, light and dust scattered the room. A big ball of light appeared in the middle of the room. The ball of light exploded and out came Captain Greybeard.
If you're wondering who Captain Greybeard is, he's a grumpy, mean, one-eyed meanie.
Captain Greybeard looked fat, old and ugly.
He smelled really, really nasty, like a bean.
Ha ha, ha ha ha. I have the book now and I will be the best writer and the richest captain.
He screamed out, why are the toilets so stinky and reading is so boring? He also explained that he wanted to use his writing for evil and said, I want to make children terrified.
He snatched the book out of their hands and ran away.
Up Stoke Newington High Street towards his evil home, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
The young pirates feel angrily and confused.
Amara said, don't worry, we still have the map.
They saw the map of Egypt and where the magic golden quill is.
How are we going to get there? Asked Elif. Just at that moment,
Captain Splurge and the Flying Admiral came with cool guy magic. Yeah. Captain Splurge threw the smoke bomb and Refined Admiral appears. See! Hello, we are Captain Splurge and Refined Admiral. Do you need a magical thing? Oh my god, yes please, I beg you, begged Elif. Simon said, stop making yourself little, Elif. Do you want a magical skateboard? The children shouted together, yes!
Then gave them a skateboard. They said, here you go, this skateboard, it will really help. But watch out, it is really fast. I call shotgun on driving, said Elif.
You have to say a rhyme in order to make the skateboard fly. The rhyme went something like boom chaka boom, boom chaka chaka boom.
Money, money.
The cat ate a rat as it flew off the map, like children on a magical skateboard. Skateboard, skateboard, fly so high.
Fly high in the sky, they shouted.
Above the clouds and above the moon, the skateboard will be gone soon. They sang the rhyme more than 3 times.
The skateboard started shaking. Come on, hurry up before we leave, he said Simon to Elif and Amara.
And there they started flying.
They were scared, but Simon told Elif and Amara not to be scared. It all felt like they were in a plane. They saw London Eye, Big Ben, London Bridge, and a lot more. And off they went to Egypt.
All they could think of was getting the map and the magical golden quill before Captain Greybeard used it to fulfill his own evil dreams. Oh wow, said Elif as they soared through the sky.
The view past France was amazing.
They saw the Eiffel Tower and lots of great food. Wow! Look at the stuff below us.
In Italy, the young pirates see the Tower of Pisa and they see a big carnival with lots of people wearing colourful clothes, dancing to the music and enjoying the fun.
They could smell delicious pizza. Simon said, why not get some pizza?
They got something to eat and went on their way to Greece. Guys, are we going to Greece? I've always wanted to go to Greece, said Amara. They kept going until they got to Greece, but they didn't really stop. They just went right past it, but they were able to see some ancient ruins.
The boat was fast and it was wobbly wobbly.
Is this a dream, guys? Because I'm really dizzy, or should I say airsick, Simon exclaimed. As they soared over buildings, they arrived at Egypt.
The desert was hot, sandy, and had animals like camels.
It was so hot that Simon fainted then waking up with a cat jumping on his chest.
Surprisingly, it was very open. The sand is gold and as soft as yellow snow.
They were immediately hot and thirsty. They could not find any water, but they found footprints
In the sand. One is normal foot and one is a peg leg.
And they knew it was Captain Greybeard because they had saw his peg leg.
I wonder where those lead to, said Amara. I don't know, replied Simon. Well, there's only one way to find out, replied Elif. So they followed where the footprints led to. They were very hot and thirsty. The sun was blazing down like they were in a sauna. And they were uncomfortable walking in their sweaty clothes. When they were walking, they could see the pyramids.
The journey through the desert was creepy because it was dark and quiet.
They stood in front of a scary, creepy statue,
resembling a cat on holiday.
The cat statue was grey and tall. The arms were standing by its side.
Suddenly, the cat said, "Who are you to disturb my nap?" Elif, Simon and Amara all jumped.
We are here for the golden quail, gushed Elif, Simon and Amara in unison.
And the cat said, the only way to see the irreplaceable pyramid is if you say a poem about cats.
Fat cats, big cats, small cats, that.
Cats, you have cool hat.
Cats are cute, cats are scary, cats are cuddly, but beware they're hairy.
Sit on mats, eating rats.
Cats are crazy, cats are lazy. I used to have a cat called Maisie. Cats hate dogs, but because they're friends with frogs.
There was a long pause and everyone's heart was beating, and the cat allowed them to go into the pyramid. The pyramid rose like a sprinkler.
Suddenly there was a big bang and the pyramid appeared and the sand was swishing everywhere.
Once it had fully rose out of the ground, Elif shouted, "Come on!" And the three literacy pirates lit up with joy and hurried in.
To be continued.